So what's up mga Mongols? So for this video content, so we are going to introduce the setting up or the steps of setting up the dumpy levels, the leveling up, and the third one is the elimination of parallax. But before that, allow me to give you some insights about the instrument that we are tackling for this vlog. So the first instrument is the levels. Basically, this levels is a telescope that is attached to the accurate leveling material or leveling device. The second one is the tripod. So the second one is the tripod. So this tripod has 3 legs, no? 3 legs and a head. So the head is where the telescope is being held or attached. And the third one is the leveling staff. So this leveling staff is basically the indicators or indicators of the measurement if it is if the area or the ground area is leveled horizontally. And the last one is the stop bubbles. This stop bubbles is indicator that the instrument or the equipment is being held vertically. So that's it, guys. So so without further ado, let's get down to business. Setting up of dumpy level. The first step is to release the clamp screw of the instrument.
Second step, hold the instrument in the right hand and fix it on the tripod by turning round only the lower part with the left hand.
So for the third step is we are going to screw the instrument firmly and bring all the foot screws at the center of its run.
Number 4. Spread the tripod legs well apart and fix any 2 legs firmly to the ground by pressing them with the hand.
Fifth step. Move the third leg to up or down until the main bubble is on the center.
Sixth step. Then move the third leg in or out until the bubbles of the cross level is approximately in the center.
Number 7. Fix the third leg firmly when the bubbles are approximately in the center of the run.
Now let's move on to leveling up the instruments. First step is to place the telescope parallel to a pair of foot screws. Second step, bring the bubble to the center of its run by turning the foot screws equally, either both inwards and both outwards.
Third step, turn the telescope through 90 degrees so that it lies over the third foot screw. Fourth step, turn this third foot screw so that the bubble comes to the center of its run.
The fifth step, turn the telescope through and check whether the main bubble remains central.
Hi, I'm Jason from O10 Western Sydney Institute, the largest provider of online and distance education and training for TAFE New South Wales. O10 has created a series of how-to videos on site surveying using a level. Today we're at the Narimba campus demonstrating the use of a level with head teacher David. Hi Dave.
Hi Jason.
So what are we going to be going through today?
Jason, today I'm going to demonstrate the setup and use of the automatic level commonly used on building sites.
Great, well I'll leave you to it then.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Okay, the automatic level is one levelling instrument used on a building site, and there's basically 3 components in its use. There's the automatic level itself, the tripod on which it sits, and when we take a reading, that's to the staff. I'm now going to demonstrate the setup of the level, and first we're going to place the tripod. Tripods come in 2 types. Firstly, there's this one, the dome top, and there's also a flat top. With the automatic level, we generally use a dome top tripod. The tripod legs have to be placed firmly in the ground, and we try and keep the top of the tripod level. The instrument's then removed from its case and placed on top of the tripod, and it's fixed by a screw from underneath. So we can level the instrument using the dome top by loosening the screw and just moving it over the dome top until the bubble is in the middle of the circle. In the event we can't level it on the dome top, then we have to use the leveling screws. To do that, we need to place the axis of the telescope parallel to the line between two leveling screws. Then by turning the leveling screws both in or both out, never in the same direction, we bring the bubble adjacent to the centre of the circle. We then rotate the instrument 90 degrees and use the third leveling screw to bring the bubble into the middle of the circle. We can then check just by rotating the instrument around to a few locations to check that the bubble remains in the circle. These are the features of the automatic level. First we have the telescope, which contains the optics for the level, the eyepiece which we view through, and within those we have some crosshairs. This is the focus screw to bring our target into a focus, and here we have a fine adjustment or fine tangent screw to make very small adjustments to the direction of the level. Sitting on here we have the bullseye level, which we level the instrument to, and here we have a prism which allows us to view that bullseye target from the horizontal direction. The automatic level is a sensitive piece of equipment which must be cared for. The instrument can't be dropped and must be transported in its case well secured. When setting up the level, ideally you will set it up at eye height, not as I'm demonstrating now, where I have to stoop down to read through the level. When moving around the instrument, be careful not to place any pressure or put your weight on the tripod legs. This will push the level out of adjustment. And when moving around the tripod, make sure we don't trip over the legs, and even placing pressure on soft ground adjacent to one of the legs may cause the instrument to go out of level.
Thanks, Dave. So what we've just seen is setting up the tripod, placing the instrument, and then leveling the instrument. So what are we going to see next, Dave?
Jason, now I need to show you how to take a reading through the instrument.
Now, for the first step is we're going to remove the lid from the object glass. And for the second step is we are going to hold a sheet of white paper in front of an object glass.
Number 3. Move the eyepiece right or left until the crosshairs are distinctly visible. Number 4. Direct the telescope towards the staff.
Number 5. Turn the focusing screw until a clear and sharp image is formed in the plane of the crosshair.
Elimination of parallax. This animation illustrates the elimination of parallax. Parallax is a condition arising when the object formed in the telescope is not clear in the plane of the crosshairs. In parallax condition, it is not possible to view the object clearly in the plane of telescope. parallax condition can be eliminated by adjusting eyepiece to view the crosshairs clear. Adjust focusing screw till the object appears clear and sharp.